And right down here, and as you can see, I decorated the area. Yes, it looks so freaking cool. Woo! Hey, what's up guys? My name is Damien, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Build series, where we try to build the best Minecraft redstone house we could possibly imagine. You guys give me the ideas, and I build it. Now in this episode, we'll be focusing on an elevator, a secret escape room, as well as the bedroom, and we're gonna try to get all of that stuff done in this one episode, as well as I have a lot of awesome stuff to show you guys that we'll be getting into in just a minute. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so two things before we actually get started. One is that I will not be building a garage. A lot of you comment this for some reason. In episode 1, I said I will not be extending the house anymore because I want to do a separate or a part 2 of the series where I actually build another house. So to make it bigger is just not going to be beneficial because the series will just drag on too long. And also the second thing is that I did some stuff offline. Don't get mad at me, but it's some stuff that really doesn't matter. It's just decorations and stuff. And really, it's just to save time on my end. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and get started. First things first, I do want to mention I put a door here, which is going to lead to our secret escape room, which we'll get to in just a second. But first things first, let's go ahead and enter our minecart and go down to our brand new tunnel. And this freaking trapdoor is blocking me. Let's go ahead and just break that. There we go. And right down here, and as you can see, I decorated the area. Yes, it looks so freaking cool. And also, we have a huge empty area over here, as well as a kind of decorated space where our enchantment room is. Okay, so over here we just have some armor stands with banners and also iron armor on it, and I think it looks quite nice. You're kind of coming down here, it looks pretty ferocious, and anyone that's trying to break into your house or something will see this and know you mean business. It's kind of like having a bunch of guns on your wall. Anyways, on this side we have a bunch of paintings and just some random decorations that are kind of symmetrical and also pretty even. Alright, so that is our little area, and to build this I simply just kind of punched out the blocks over here and made a layer back here with glowstone, and then I put some random decorations or a random type of block in the back. So if you guys are wondering how to build that, it's quite simple. I don't really need to show that. Over here I just did the same thing, yet again another extrusion with our kind of glowstone, as well as we have random decorations which yet again are quite symmetrical. We have our crafting tables, our end stone tables, or whatever you call those. We have the furnace, fences, and just a bunch of random decorations. And of course, here's our automatic hidden enchantment table, and we simply just step on this and now it just brings up our enchantment table kind of inside of this area that I made, which is also pretty cool. And of course, I added in some enchanted bottles onto the wall because it just looks really cool. Alright, so one thing I do want to mention is that the first download for this map will be available in the description box down below. Yes guys, the download is finally here, and I waited so long because I wanted to have a really nice structure before I actually released it, and I think it's okay so far, and in the future I'll try to release it every couple episodes. That way it has a lot more stuff. Alright, so let's go ahead and address this area. Now, I said this is going to be an elevator, and I will be building it quite quickly, but if you guys want to see a detailed, slowed down tutorial, click on the annotation on your screen, or you can go ahead and check out my latest video, which should be the tutorial if it's uploaded on the same day, which should be Friday. Okay, so our elevator has to lead somewhere, and I made a space down here that basically has a hallway, a fish tank, and also like a random wall decorated, and I basically chose to use the green leaves as well as lapis and also sea lanterns mixed with some slabs and glass to make this awesome walkway. And essentially it's just like a random pattern, and I basically just put down grass over here of lapis, then sea lantern, lapis, and then kind of covered it with quartz slabs in the same pattern or the opposite pattern on each side. So there we go. It's quite simple if you guys want to build that, or just download the map and see how I did it. And I think it looks quite interesting and not too basic. And I wanted to make the area more colorful because I know you guys say I use lapis too much, and this is actually stained clay, but whatever, I just wanted to make it more colorful. Now this fish tank over here used to have squids in it until they died, but as you can see we have some decorations and whatnot in there, basically just leaves and sea lanterns at the bottom, and it's surrounded by lapis to make it look a little bit more blue. So yeah, that's pretty simple to build. I really don't need to go over that. It's just a box with water in it, to be honest. And also I kind of carved out a huge area where we'll be building some awesome stuff. Alright, so let's go ahead and start building our elevator. And to build this, we just need the following items, such as redstone, obviously. We need a sticky piston, a redstone torch, some repeaters, some redstone. We need slime blocks, as well as obsidian or furnace blocks. And yet again, if you guys want a detailed review of this tutorial or showcase, definitely go check out that tutorial and come back to the video, or you can just look at it later. Anyways, alright, so here we go. Yet again, we just place down 4 blocks over here, some slime blocks on top, and then we need to grab ourselves a random block, which is going to be our floor. We can just use oak wood planks for now. There we go, and we can always change that later. Alright, once we have that, let's place our obsidian blocks over here. There we go. You guys can just follow along with me. And, oops, that's actually wrong. There we go. And also one up here. There we go. Awesome. Now we need to like destroy this entire wall because this is just not gonna work. Alright, we need to get some space over here. Thank gosh I made this gigantic hole because now I can just extend the elevator into this area. Alright, let's go and just break that. There we go. Now we have some room to work with. Okay, so let's go ahead and just grab a different color block so we don't lose our space. Cyan. Here we go. Staircase down here if I remember this correctly. And voila. Okay, cool. And now we need to do this, and that. Okay, so we're good so far. It's kind of cluttered in here yet again, but we'll eventually get this done. It's actually quite simple, to be honest. Okay, let's just break this block. There we go. And now what we need is some slabs. So let's go ahead and just grab ourselves some slabs and place it down in the appropriate position, which is right over here. Or actually right down here. And then extend this across. There we go. And what else? Okay, we need a block over here. And some redstone up here. As well as a repeater. Set to 2 ticks. One over here set to 4. There we go. And one over here set to 2. Some redstone over here, here, and just all over here. So there we go. We basically have our elevator completed. Now we just need to decorate it and add the working doors or whatnot. Alright, so I need to grab myself a lever. Where are you, lever? Let's go ahead and flick this lever and start the elevator. Come on, there we go. And yes, there's our elevator right at the ground floor. And essentially what we would do, just walk in and then hit a button, and then we would go back down onto this floor. Alright, so there we go. We have our elevator completed, and now I just need to fill in the area. Nope, I am just kidding. We need to have working doors because this is just way too basic. Alright, so what we need to do is actually build this. Oh god, nope, we don't need to do that. We need to build this out. There we go. Break that. Place down a button. Come on, get myself a button. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Break these blocks over here. God, just break everything. Oh my god. Place down a torch up here. An obsidian block over here. Make sure if you guys are building this along with me, you use obsidian in the places I use obsidian because it's quite important. Place a torch right up here, another obsidian block right over there, and break this block over here to add in our redstone, and then another button. So it's essentially activating the same bit of redstone with the same or 2 different buttons. Alright, so we need to break this area over here to add in our other contraption. Here we go. And this is going to be basically a T flip-flop. That way we could, you know, make the elevator work with just 1 switch, or 2 switches with just one kind of a function. Alright, so here we go. We have a nice open room. Let's go ahead and just grab ourselves a torch because it's quite dark so you guys can see. There we go. And now what we need to do is actually grab some more slabs. Place a slab at the bottom of this block, I would say, or right at the top. There we go. Place down some redstone right over here. Once you have that, grab yourselves another block and place down a sticky piston facing up. It should be level with that bit of redstone. Destroy those blocks and then place down, I believe, a solid block at the top, excuse me. And then place another block or another slab over here. Another block over here, and then another block down there. And then we should have our kind of system working. Alright, so once you have that, also you need to place down a repeater. Set it to 1 tick, I believe. I'm not sure. We'll get back to that in just a second if it doesn't actually work. And then place a bit of redstone here, a sticky piston facing down. And then a redstone block, which is going to act as a thing. Okay, we'll get to that in just a second. But here we go. Put down our block, and it's going to basically do this. It's going to push down our sticky piston, and for the brief moment, it's going to power this bit of redstone. Oh, there we go. So there we go. It works. So when you're making this, do not add a delay because it's not going to work too well. All right. So as you can see, basically now the block stays down there, which is what we needed to happen with that rapid signal. All right. So our elevator is working. Let's go ahead and add some doors. And to add the doors, we would basically just mark our floor. And yet again, you need to use obsidians in the same place that I'm using the obsidian. Here's our top floor. Now we just go ahead and turn that back off. Grab ourselves a random block. 1, 2, 3. And we need to actually make it into the wall over here. So let's just grab our sticky piston. Place one over there. Break these blocks. Place 3 more. 1, 2, 3 on this side. Place the blocks like so. Hopefully you guys are following me yet again. It's quite cluttered in here, I know, but we'll get this done in just a minute. And voila. Okay, there we have that. Now we could go ahead and just place down our slime blocks. And this is going to act as our doors. All right, here we go. And perfect. So we have enough space. All right, so there we go. Okay, so once you have that, go ahead and just choose the type of block that you want as your door. And for me, I think I just want to use the regular quartz block for now. I'll try to decorate it later in a different block. But just for the sake of making the elevator, we need to do it like this. All right, so there we go. And yeah. Alright, so we do have a few modifications to make, so let's go ahead and quickly do this. I won't be explaining it too much because yet again, I will be making a separate tutorial of this exact same thing if you guys want a more detailed look. But basically, I'm just gonna do this right over here, next to our redstone block, place down a redstone repeater, and then add in 3 ticks to that, place down our redstone right over there. Then we come over to this side and towards this block over here, place down a redstone torch, and also break out the blocks over here to give us some room. And once we have that torch on this obsidian block, place a block above it, which could be maybe this block over here, and build up over here, which we'll actually get to in just a second. What am I doing? We actually need to do something before we do that. What we need to do is actually grab ourselves the obsidian blocks and place it onto the first slime block that's connected to our pistons. And essentially what that's going to do is allow us to place down torches and kind of make the doors work and whatnot. So here we go. We just place it onto the first block, yet again connected to our piston. Break these blocks over here. Hopefully you guys are not getting too confused. And once you have that, you place down torches on the sides of this. So it should extend our kind of thing over here. And it broke something. That's not good. That's never good. Oh, what we actually need to do is not have this block over here, which was kind of like this, into our wool. We actually need obsidian. Alright, so here we go. Let's just replace that with obsidian. And yet again, anything touching a slime block needs to be obsidian. So yet again, we go ahead and put the torches on the sides. Here we go. And that way it's going to activate our piston. And once you have that, you could go ahead and just place down a torch at the top of the bottom block, which is going to basically invert the entire signal. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue with the build. Basically what we do is now place a block under our obsidian and kind of destroy the first one and kind of continue it around the structure. That way we could connect these together. And to do this, we actually need to build it right over there. There we go. Destroy that block and connect it. Okay, so as you can see, we connected both of our obsidian blocks. Now we just need to place down some redstone over here. And also some lighting. Alright, so let's just break this because we need some room. There we go. This is quite difficult to build in this very small space, I do have to add. I'm not sure why I built it underground, but you guys wanted an elevator, so I just had to give it to you. I mean, you guys like commented so much about this, it's ridiculous. Alright, so I'm doing it for you guys. Okay, what we need to do now is going back to this obsidian block. We place down a redstone over here, and then we place down a block on top of that redstone torch. And also place down another freaking torch over here. We could go ahead and just build up a block across, and then a block up again, and then another block across. So this is basically what we have. We break this block at the top, place down the redstone at the bottom, and then basically what we would do is place down a repeater over here, set to I believe 4 ticks, or actually 2 ticks, and place some redstone over here, which should be activated. Alright guys, so I fixed the problem. Basically, when I broke the block down here, I forgot to replace this bit of redstone, which is essential to the rising of our structure. Also, this is touching a block at the top, which I forgot to destroy. Okay, my bad. I totally forgot. Okay, so let's go ahead and just break all of this over here. There we go. And now we have the working elevator, and I will kind of make it better offline. I don't want to spend too much time on this yet again, but here we go. We have our elevator working. We essentially just come over here. There we go. And hit this button. We go down. And now we just walk out, and there we go. Pretty cool. We have a working elevator, and also I kind of used up some of my space, but pretty cool nonetheless. Now the last thing I want to show you guys before we end out this video is the oh gosh, we actually need to open the freaking elevator. Is the secret escape hatch, and it's pretty cool. I do want to mention that I will not be showing you guys how to build this. I just built it on my own. It's pretty simple. If you guys want a tutorial, I will show you maybe in the future or maybe in that tutorial series. Now I had the trapdoor over here as a staircase or whatever, but I'll try to figure out something else. Alright, so what I want to do is actually make this automatic. At the moment I have a lever which opens up this little area in the roof or the ground, and then I kind of could bounce out. So as you can see, that's basically my secret exit, and it worked the first time, which I'm really surprised about. So I'm kind of happy it turned out the way it did. Okay, so I spent way too much time below ground and adding in redstone. Let's get back into decorating the house. Now we're gonna decorate the bedroom really quickly here. Basically, I just placed down 2 beds, or maybe just 1 bed in the middle. I'm not sure yet. Triple beds, it looks like we're gonna do. Alright, so I want to place something kind of like behind it, so maybe we could add in like a freaking furnace or a crafting table or something like that. I'm not sure just yet, but we're gonna use the crafting tables as space holders, and then we could find something, or maybe you guys could suggest something better. Alright, so in addition to that, we also have some nightstands, which yet again is from the Craze Furniture mod. Don't get too mad, I'm using mods yet again. We have, let's see here, a freaking lamp. And in addition to the lamp, we also have a desk, I guess. Let's look for a desk. That could be our wooden table. Alright, so the desk, I basically need to just place my computer on. So here is my computer. Yet again, 3 spaces. We have our computer in the middle, a printer on the left, and there we go. Okay, that's pretty cool. And we can also add in a chair. That actually looks quite nice. Okay, here we go. Here's a chair, and we just come over here and place it. And awesome, now we have a freaking computer. I think we could actually use this. Yeah, there we go. We could actually use this to buy stuff online. And then we have our bed over here with our kind of lamp, which I believe does not work. But we do have a cabinet where we could add in some stuff over here, and also some more kind of stuff over here for storage as well. Alright, so of course in this room we need some awesome kind of paintings and also some other stuff from this mod. So here we go, paintings on the wall, and I just want to have one in the middle. Come on, skip. Yeah, there we go. Some random coffee falling, and maybe one up here. Oh nope, that's way too small. Maybe one over here would be nice. Oh gosh. There we go. Nope, that looks terrible. Yeah, there's really no places that I could put this that makes it look symmetrical, to be honest. But, yeah, I think the bedroom looks really good so far. Let's maybe add in some carpet, yet again, sticking to our blue kind of style. Let's just quickly do it right over here. There we go. And, yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I'm not too sure. Maybe we could add in something else. You guys could possibly suggest it in the comment section down below. But yeah, that's all I have for now. Yet again, very quick when I'm using this mod. But there's a fire alarm just in case there's some fire, and also a doorbell, which you guys told me to add in, which should be right over here. So there we go, guys. Now we could go ahead and ring the doorbell, and it works. Okay, that's pretty awesome.